साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Welcome back to day 11 of our intermediate series, Discover Peace and Joy Within. Hope you've all been having a great week with some wonderful meditation experiences. I do really hope to hear about those stories, though, about, I suppose, the transformation and the experiences that you've been having in the past few weeks. Thanks to those who have shared. But please continue to do so because we do love hearing about them. It's a great incentive for us to continue doing these sessions and programs, which slightly differs. The little difference between online meditation and one-to-one sessions that we do, live sessions around the world. But also, I would like to remind the seekers out there that if you've joined here for the first time, or if you have missed sessions, not to worry. You can visit our website, freemeditation.com.au/Jan2023, and it has all the recordings and all our resources. Now, we will review the website at the end of the session today. So, without further ado, let's start with today's session. Now, we do know, with the challenges in life, expected multitasking ability, the rat race of life, and we all are under a lot of mental stress, a lot of pressure, an increased tendency of, mental clutter because there's so many things we are trying to juggle. So many goals we are trying to achieve, so many tasks we have to do, by the end of the day. And studies have shown an increased incidence of anxiety, of depression, mental health issues, physiological problems around the world. So how do we deal with this? What do we do? So to talk to us today about the Agya Chakra and how clearing and balancing this chakra will help us in our day-to-day rat race of life, I would like to invite our presenter for today, Nirmala from Malaysia. Hello, Nirmala.
Hello, Rita.
How are you today?
Great, fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yes,
Looking
yes, it's
forward
my
to this.
pleasure.
Thank you. So we're looking forward to the session today. So if you don't mind telling us a little bit about yourself, because this is the first time we've had you on the session.
Yes.
You're
My
there.
name is my name is Nirmala. I'm from Malaysia. I'm a retired English teacher,
Ah,
and yes, I taught for 33 years because after my O levels, the following year I became an English teacher at the age of 18, and since then no turning back. I had always been a teacher, and even after retirement, I was teaching part time in colleges, universities, and just for the past 2 years during the lockdown, I did some translation job from Malay to English.
okay.
Yeah,
Well, it's a
that's
great use of your skills during the Sahaj programs then. So, um, I will give the floor to you and you can let us know what you're doing today and just
yeah.
the structure of the program and the topic then. Thank you very much once again. We'll see you again
Yes,
shortly.
thank you. Yes. Hello, welcome everyone. In today's program, I'll take you through this chakra, the sixth chakra, which is called the Agya chakra. So before we go further with the explanation, first of all, I would like to do the foot soak. So those newcomers, to do the foot soak, you need a basin or a pail, and you need to fill up with water. It can be just tap water. And you need a cup of salt or a handful or two. You can put it into the salt. So those who have got the basins ready, you may add the salt, and please keep a dipper of water to wash your legs afterwards. And for the newcomers or those who do not have container to foot soak, it's okay. You can just be in meditation, just follow us, and you can do it next time. So shall we start? So before we foot soak, what we have to do is we have to raise our mother energy and give ourselves a protection. Just I would like to say this. Why do we foot soak? It's just basically, why do we bathe every day? So we bathe to keep our physical body clean. So likewise, foot soak is a way we cleanse our subtle system, which is internal. Yeah, it's like giving it a bath. So shall we start now? So before that, let's raise our mother energy and give ourselves a protection. So what you do, left hand facing you, and you just raise your mother, Kundalini, bring it up above the head, twirl and one knot. Okay, now 2 knots, 3 knots. Now right hand over the left hand, and from the side, we raise our hand to the right. So shall we do it together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when we raise our mother Kundalini energy, and we want to keep the energy here. So we raise it, and after that we do this 7 times because we have 7 energy centers. So after this, you can bring your foot soak basin and add some salt. Okay, so now if you're ready, you may also give a protection. So you can just make a bandhan 7 times over the water. You don't have to touch. Okay, so now put both your feet in. Put both your hands on the lap first. Now let us settle down. For that, can you just breathe in and out 3 times? Now, after this, you feel that you have settled down a bit, right, compared to the beginning. So now, put the left hand on the lap and your right hand pointing towards the ground. Now, what we are going to do now is we are going to balance our left channel. As we know, the left channel is the channel of pure desire, and we want to remove all the left-sided problems. So by doing this, we can clear our left channel. Now, please say this. Ask the mother energy for the clearance. Mother energy, please clear our left channel. Please remove all the impurities, all the negativities, the past memories, depression, superego, conditionings, and remove them into the Mother Earth. Now you may close your eyes. Now when you're doing this, some of you may feel some energy being released from your right fingers. It may be heat, it can be cool air. Now, if you feel that your left palm is getting cool, you feel the cool breeze, you may bring your right hand back onto your left. And now we will clear our right channel. So to clear the right channel, we do the chimney, which is we put our left hand facing the sky and right hand on the left. Now here, the right side is the channel of action where we plan, we think too much. And too much planning and action can put us off balance. So to balance our right channel, what we can do is we do the chimney. And here we may say this to the Mother Energy. Mother Energy, please clear my right channel. Please remove all the planning, action, overthinking, incessant thoughts, ego, aggressiveness, and dissolve them into the sky element. Now you may close your eyes. Put your attention on top of your head. Now some of you may experience heat being released from your left hand, or you might feel cool air. It's okay because all of us are different and we may have different sensations. And some of you might not feel anything at all. Now let's surrender to this energy to do its work and just observe what's happening to your right palm. Okay, now that you feel cool breeze on your right palm, you may bring the left hand to your left. Now, in the beginning, we mentioned today we are going to learn more about the Agya Chakra, which is this center. And this center is the center we forgive everyone. Yeah. Now, if we keep vengeance, inability to forgive, then we will not be able to experience any happiness because we always have this feeling, of hatred. It's all built in is because we cannot forgive others. So when we forgive, you feel very light, right? You feel your heart is clear and you feel light. And forgive forgiving is something that we need to um, imbibe someone we know who, and our parents would have taught us, when we make a mistake they correct us, and when we were in school teachers correct us and say, but do you realize children nowadays, when we tell them to say sorry, it's so difficult for them to say. As a teacher, I've observed this. So let us forgive and say sorry to ourselves, and we also forgive others so that we are liberated from all the these things that we have built up over the years. So what you do now is put your right hand over your center forehead and tilt your head a little bit down. And here you can say, you can clear, all right? You use your right hand to clear. You can say, I forgive myself and I forgive everyone who has harmed me knowingly and unknowingly. So just do that and throw it into the water. So you're actually clearing your Agya chakra. So let's do it together again. O Divine Mother, please forgive me for all the mistakes that I've done knowingly and unknowingly. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Now you can also use this mantra, which is hum, sham. Okay, I forgive. Hum, sham. Now say it twice. Put your hand here. These two fingers here. Okay. And say hum, sham. Hum, sham. Just bring your attention to the top of your head and watch what you feel in your heart. You're forgiven everyone. So you will feel very light. You don't have the hatred anymore. You don't have the vengeance anymore in your heart because you have forgiven everyone. So now what you can do, just leave the right hand on your forehead and bring the left hand to your back, this back agya, and just face upwards. Now here you can say, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. And I forgive everyone. Because all of you must forgive yourself. Sometimes, you might hate yourself for having done something. So don't hate yourself. Just say this, I forgive myself. And I forgive everyone. Now here too, you can say hum sham twice. Hum sham. Hum sham. Now bring both your hands back to your lap. Close your eyes. Bring your attention to the top of your head. And just experience the silence within you. Slowly open your eyes. Now some of you might have felt tremendous vibrations on your hand because you are forgiven. When you forgive, you feel this energy flowing through you even more easily. So let us raise our Mother Kundalini and give ourselves protection, a bandhan, and we will finish off our Kutsuk now. So let's raise our Kundalini. Okay, now we give ourselves a bandhan 7 times. No hurry, do it gently. Now you may wash your feet with the water that you have, and then use a dry towel or a paper napkin to wipe your lips. After you have washed your feet, just put the water aside. And now we listen to Mother's talk. Or we will look at the slides. Okay, the Agya Chakra is the sixth energy center in our subtle system. And it is this area here. And it is the center of forgiveness. Now, as I mentioned just now, we have to forgive. It's no point that, we built up all this anger within us. And it is at the level of the forehead. And on the hands, this is the ring finger, and this represents the Agya Chakra. You know, in marriages, especially in the Hindu marriages, forgive me, the Agya finger is this, sorry, not the little finger, the ring finger, sorry, the ring finger, yeah? So this is the Agya Chakra, and when if our Agya Chakra is affected, you'll feel the sensation here on the ring finger, yeah? And if you have any prickly feeling, you can clear this feeling of, heat or some sensation that's heat and all by just saying, I forgive, I forgive, I forgive. Now, this is a big mantra when you say that. Yeah? We'll go to the next slide. And on the leg, yeah. So, the element that represents this chakra is the light element. So we can even use light to clear this chakra, which is a candle. We can use a candle light, just place a candle, and that candle at the level of our forehead can help to clear the Agya chakra. Now, the functions of this. Now, this is the faculty of thinking. Now, we human beings, we love to think a lot, sometimes unnecessarily. Yes, we need to plan, we need to think, but sometimes we overthink and that causes a lot of problems. So when we try to do a Sahaja Yoga meditation, we try to reduce our thinking. When I was a teacher, sometimes we need to plan ahead, and we go a little bit further to do our work and plan too much, and that also has affected me a lot. And at one point of time in my life, I went into a depression, and to come out of the depression, the food soak helped me very much, because the day I food soak, I could sleep. I was not sleeping for months, but the very first day I did my food soak, I was able to sleep, because thinking too much of all the problems that I had in my life. So please try not to overthink. We think, we just plan out just enough. Don't overthink, okay? And also this forehead. Sometimes you feel, some people like to, frown too much. So that frowning is also an example of us surprise or thinking. You can see those lines. Those people who don't think too much, you will find that they don't have so many lines on their forehead. And also, this Agya Chakra also has to do with our eyesight, because too much thinking also affects the back part of the Agya Chakra. And for this, what you can do, you want to improve your eyesight. You can stand with your back facing the rising sun. Let the sun fall and you just let the sun fall on your back Agya. It will help to clear your eyes. And if you have any problems of your vision, it has helped, and it has helped me. I used to wear glasses before practicing Sahaja Yoga meditation. I was short-sighted. But out of the blues, after practicing Sahaja Yoga, I don't use glasses anymore. So one way is because my Agya chakra got cleared, and the back Agya also was cleared, and my eyesight improved. So next we'll see. Now, what is the quality of this chakra, the sixth chakra? In the beginning, I said it's forgiveness. We must forgive everyone. I was doing a program in America among the senior citizens, and one of them asked me, why at this age I need to forgive, or I need to get my self-realization. So that day was India Independence Day, and I was in America talking to all these senior citizens about Sahaja Yoga. And I say, independence, what does independence tell you? That you get freedom, right? So by forgiving others, you're freeing yourself of all the pent up feelings or the hatred and everything. So then, yeah, they also, the senior citizens, yeah, they thought, yeah, independence, what is independence and what is forgiveness? So let us forgive. When we forgive, we are freed. Yeah, we are freed. And we don't bear grudges anymore. And the more we forgive, we become humble and we have the humility in the heart. Now, I noticed this as a teacher because when I was young, a young teacher, passed out from teachers training college, I was very firm, I was very strict with my students. I did not have the humility. But later in my life, when I got married, I had children, and then and that part of my teaching career, I could see the change, that I was more forgiving towards my students, and there were times I used to uh, hit them when I was young, but later I felt no, there are other ways that I can correct my students. So this humility that we need to have to forgive, yeah. And when this Agya chakra is clear, it's easier to get into thoughtless awareness. Now, thoughtless is to stop your thoughts and go above this Agya chakra, that is to the seventh center, where we are connected to the all-pervading power of divine love. So how do we do that? We need to clear. And as I mentioned, what you can do is put your hand and say, I forgive myself and I forgive everyone. And you can also say Ham Sham. And the third way is to put a candle towards this. Let the flame, explode. Don't burn your eyebrows or your, hair. Just leave it here. And just look into the flame. And it will clear your Agya chakra and also your eyes. So by clearing, how does it help you? It will help you to become thoughtless. Yeah. So please practice this. You will see the benefits very soon, and it's easy to go into thoughtless awareness. Now, when the energy centers right from the first center, Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Nabi, the void, heart, Vishuddhi, Agya, and here it crosses. Yeah, we know the left crosses to the right and the right channel crosses to the left. Now, The left is one part of the balloon, which is called the superego, or the conditionings that, we grow up with. Some of us have many types of conditioning, religious conditionings, cultural conditionings, many conditionings. So the left is where this side of the brain, which is the right, is where our superego lies. Yeah. And the conditionings. Now the right, which is the active part, the action, when it goes here and crosses, this is our right ego. Here lies ego. So these two balloons have to be deflated. And by practicing Sahaja Yoga meditation, you can deflate this ego. One is by saying, I'm not this body, I'm not these thoughts, I'm not these emotions, I'm a mere spirit. So by saying this, you are becoming egoless. Now, it's because of our ego sometimes we become very aggressive. Yeah, and an aggressive person is always has this ego bloated. You see little children, you say, hey, you got ego. So, but they don't know what it is all about. But we as practitioners, we know that this we develop ego from the time, when we become an individualistic person, when we start saying the word I or my mother, my father, is everything mine. And when you start saying my, the ego develops. So that is why I said all human beings have two balloons. One is the super ego, one is the ego. And when this is bloated by God, it's so harmful to us. So there are few methods that you can use. The forgiveness, one mantra of forgiveness, your ego comes down. Have humility in your heart. Be humble to say sorry. Yeah. Now, how do we balance our Agya chakra? The left Agya. Now, as I say, the left channel is the channel of desire, and here it crosses. Yes, and here, how do we clear our left Agya? Here we can put our hand here, our right hand on this, and you can say, Mother Energy, please clear my left Agya. Please remove all the conditions and my superego and make me a balanced person. So you can say this, or you can just clear and throw into the water when you are foot soaking. So now we will see how we balance our right Agya. Now, as I mentioned just now, the right side is the channel of action. Now, when you do too much of planning, too much of activities, the right can go off balance. So what you can do is you say this affirmation, Mother, you can put your right hand here and you can say, Mother, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. Yeah. You say, Mother, I forgive everyone, including myself. And you can also say and ask the Mother Energy, please make me egoless. Please make me humble. So by saying this with humility in your heart, you can actually clear the right Agya chakra. So then you will feel that, when you clear the left and the right, then you feel your Agya chakra is not heavy anymore and you might not have headaches. Now, some of you get migraine headache because of too much thinking, especially people who are involved in IT, they look at the computer all the time. Sometimes they do not take a break. We need to take short breaks when we are doing this type of jobs. What you can do is just stand up, relax your eyes, look at something green. Another way you can clear your eyes, because the eyes is connected to the Agya chakra. So look at green things like leaves, trees, or the grass. The best is the grass. So now the center Agya chakra. Now you can use the affirmation here to clear the center is, Mother, make me a forgiving and sacrificing person. Ask yourself with humility in the heart, Mother, make me a forgiving and sacrificing person. And you can give vibrations to the Agya chakra. You can put your hand here and you can give vibrations to your Agya chakra. Now you can also use the as affirmation, and you can say, Mother, I forgive everyone. Daily you can practice this when you wake up from your bed and you want to start the day, and you just say, I forgive everyone, and you can start your day. And you see this thing, changes taking place in you. Yeah. So practice this at home to clear your left and right, and also your center Agya. Clear this, and maybe in the next session or in the workshop, all of you can share your experiences with us. Yes. And what you can do also is put a candle in front of Shri Mataji's photograph. Yeah. And the flame, look through the flame and look at the bindi, and you can clear the Agya chakra. That's one way that you can clear the center Agya. Okay. Next, we will listen to Mother's talk.
There are all kinds of conditionings we have. If there are some good conditionings, still we should give. In the sense, they should not be conditionings, but we should be master of them. For example, Indians have one good conditioning in a way in their own country, that they must have their bath early in the morning. I used to do the same. Then England is horrible for that. It takes its respite. If you do that in England, it's a cursed country. You just can't do that. You have to take your bath in the night, otherwise give up bathing. And one has to change. But if you have that conditioning, then you will feel very sad. I missed my bath. I can't sleep now. I can't feel all right. I am not normal. It's a good conditioning, but still it is enslaving you. So whether it is good or bad, if it is a conditioning, we should try to see it clearly. It's a conditioning. That doesn't mean that you should go in the opposite direction, that all right, I'll never have my bath. That's not the way. It is that, all right, if it doesn't suit in the morning, I'll have it in the evening. Also, it doesn't matter, once in a while I miss it. The bath cannot control me. I'll control the bath. Nothing should control you. Then the Kundalini moves first, because you must have complete liberty. If you do not have complete liberty, then the Kundalini won't move. We have conditionings of our families, of our religion, of our country. These conditionings, as far as possible, is to be seen clearly that we have got it through our family. If you are born a Christian, you will always be more attached to Christ. Christ you have not seen, you don't know whether he existed or not, whether this Bible is true or not, but you will be more attached to Bible. Now, if you are a Hindu, you will be more attached to Gita or to Vedas or something. This creates imbalance because we must have the same attitude towards all the religions, towards all the scriptures. That's the sign of a saint. So this conditioning has to go. In what country you are born is another conditioning which has to be fought out. Very important it is. I don't want to discuss the conditionings of different countries, but you know very well. After realization, when you rise higher than your society which is surrounding you, you start understanding and you start describing. I have come to know about the stupidity of all these countries through the people who belong to that country. For example, a Frenchman will say, Mother, this is typical French mind. He's a French, otherwise born. Or a Hindu will say, Mother, this is typically a Hindu man. He will do like this. So then you understand that you are not typifying that country. You are a universal being and you are living like a universal being. Once you become the universal being, then also you realize that the skin deep complexion makes no difference in the world. So then you don't start hating somebody who is darker than you or who is fairer than you. Both ways it works. It's not only the people who are fair hate the darker ones, but darkers also hate equally. And mutually they believe that they are all absolutely wrong. If you ask a fanatic about another religion, he'll say that's the worst religion, his is the best. And you ask another fanatic, he will say his is the best, the rest of it is the worst. That means all of them are the worst, in a general opinion. Everybody seems to be the worst. All the fanatics are the worst. If you take a general consensus, see? Nobody will say that, all right, my religion is all right, and at least one another is all right. Nobody. You are realized souls. Naturally, you must change everything. No use typifying yourself, identifying yourself with something that is now you have given up. For example, from the egg now you have become the birds. Now birds don't identify themselves with the eggs and settle down in one place. They fly. Now they have become birds. There are no more eggs. In the same way, we should accept our position. We should accept ourselves as realized souls with self-esteem and understanding as to what is our purpose of life now. It is changed completely, entirely. Once you understand the purpose of your life innately, not outside because I am saying or it's a mental process, but inside you feel responsible. You have got realization to spread it all over the world and to emancipate the whole world. Once you realize this point, then automatically you take up responsibilities and the Kundalini will rise.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, all of you, please close your eyes. Put your attention on top of your head. And let's meditate together. Now, we have just listened to Shri Mataji's talk, where Mother mentioned that we should not become attached to our country, to our religion, or to anything, because attachment causes problems in life, right? Some people are attached to their families, and there are a lot of disappointments. So that is why attachment is not encouraged. Yeah. And also, we must learn to forgive from a very young age. We need to teach children to forgive, and that will help them to grow with an open heart. So now let us meditate together. Bring your attention to the Muladhara chakra, center Muladhara. Now here we say, Mother, please make me innocent. Please make me innocent like a child. And also thank this energy for protecting our chastity. Mother, thank you for protecting our chastity. Please remove all obstacles that will prevent this motherly energy from awakening within us. To be innocent like a child, because innocence could easily make us forgive. So we need to have that innocence. So that's why at this chakra we ask to be innocent like children, because children forgive easily, unlike the adults. Now slowly bring your attention to chakra, which is here, your heart, center heart. Now here we say, Mother, please give me love and compassion. Please make me fearless. Now, when we have fears, we cannot achieve anything. We must remove the fears so that we can face challenges in life and we can achieve what we aim to achieve. Now, fear can cause a lot of problems. Anxiety is one. So please don't fear, because we are all protected by this all divine power. So be brave, face challenges, whatever problems we have, can face it with the help of the divine. And your center heart has to be strong. So to strengthen our center heart, we desire, we pray, we ask Mother Energy, Mother Kundalini, please strengthen my center heart. Please make me fearless. Please make me courageous. Now slowly bring your attention to the fifth chakra, which is the Vishuddhi chakra. Now this is the center of collectivity. Now we are all collective beings, we are not individuals. And also this is the center of witness. Now a lot of drama can take place in our workplace, in our family, bickering, and all this. What we have to do is to watch what's going on. And we witness, we don't be part of it. The problem starts when we become part and parcel of that problem. Now, if we witness, then we are, rid of all these problems. So here, ask to be a collective being and be in witness. And this chakra is to do with, our voice also. We have to always say nice things to one another. So ask Mother Energy, Mother, please make me a sweet person so that I please everyone. Now, please bring our attention to the sixth chakra today that we just studied. Now here we say, Mother Kundalini, please forgive me for all the mistakes that I've done knowingly and unknowingly. Please. Now slowly bring your attention to the seventh chakra, which is the Sahasrara chakra. Please put your attention here and go into meditation. You may slowly open your eyes. Now just ask yourself or feel the state of your being after clearing your Agya chakra. You would have experienced a better meditation today. I hope you have felt that light-headedness, the feeling of joy in you because you are forgiven, and you would have become thoughtless today because we have tried to go beyond the mind. So hope you have enjoyed this session, and if there are any questions, you can post. We can discuss this further in workshops. So hope you will have a pleasant evening, because in Malaysia it's just about 7 plus p.m. So let us raise our Kundalini before we end this session. Let's do it together.
Thank you, Nirmala, for the beautiful program.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, it was very peaceful, very nice, and you can't overstate the importance of forgiveness in our life. Yes, it's really very important for us. And yeah, as you mentioned, as Nirmala mentioned, if anybody who is live on Zoom now has any question or questions, they can ask now. If they raise their hand, or they can post questions in chat, or they can ask it through the mic if they want. So yeah, you can decide. In the
Everybody is
meantime,
feeling peaceful. They are
yes,
enjoying
let
today.
everyone is peaceful, no question. yeah, that's the best. Yeah, nothing to ask. Everything is known. Yes, thank
Let
you.
them enjoy.
Okay, in the meantime, we will just, as Rita mentioned in the beginning, that we will just have a look at the website for this meditation session. So now this is in the stage of the intermediate series, and basically for those people who are new, or who just started in between, they can join, register for the course or for other courses as well as they can join the WhatsApp group, which will enable them to ask questions and get more information, updates, as regular Sahaja Yoga practitioners attending to this group, and everyone can basically ask and get the replies. So yeah, the classes for this intermediate have been on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Zoom and YouTube. All the previous sessions, if you have recently joined, you can access here. There's everything is stored up, all the previous recording for the first 21 days, and then for the intermediate sessions that we are doing now. And as well as, of course, important, and there's plenty of resources which are here to share and deepen our knowledge of various aspects of our being and Sahaja Yoga. So all the topics are covered here. So that's perhaps enough of the website. And so, yeah, seems like there's no questions, so that's all good. Thank you, Nirmala, again.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Yes.
Good to see you in the future.
Yes. And now we'll just play an outro music for those who want to stay back.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Good night.
Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أكبر، الله أكبر. أشهد أن أشهد